Hi, my name is Rob. I will be giving you a review of EZ Battery Reconditioning. I will also have a link in the description for more information on the product or if you're interested in purchasing the product. Now, EZ Battery Reconditioning Review. Is the guide written by Tom Erickson and Frank Thompson really worth the money? Is it a scam, or does the battery restoration system work? In this article we will be exposing the truth behind the EZ Battery Reconditioning system. Battery life, battery life, battery life. Just can't get enough of it, can you? Well, nor can anyone else. Battery life seems like technology's Achilles heel in an age where devices are growing smarter and more capable. Only time will tell whether any real breakthroughs will be made here. In the meantime, though, consumers have to face a bigger problem with their electronics: meager battery lifespan. You see, batteries are consumables. Their performance degrades with use over time. What happens is that a battery loses a tiny bit of its storage capacity with every charge cycle, i.e. the charge-discharge process. This means it'll hold less and less charge as it gets older, eventually reaching a point where it can only provide a tiny fraction of its original battery life. What do you do when your batteries reach this point? It might seem like your best bet is to discard the old and buy new ones. Knowing how expensive that can be, you've probably wondered if it would be possible to bring old batteries back to life again. Well, it turns out there is. Just take a look at this EZ Battery Reconditioning review to learn more. Background: EZ Battery Reconditioning is a program based on a pretty simple concept: restoring old batteries to extend their lifespans. It is a step-by-step course created by Tom Erickson and Frank Thompson, more about them later, to help people restore batteries of various kinds using readily available supplies. The restoration process is known as battery reconditioning in technical circles. Now, you're probably wondering why batteries need reconditioning in the first place. Why won't manufacturers create ones that can last as long as the devices they power? Well, that's just not possible with current technology and battery designs. To elaborate, battery degradation is a chemical problem. A typical battery has two key components inside: the anode, cathode. Known as electrodes, these make up the positive and negative terminals respectively. They are usually suspended within an electrolyte through which ions flow. You can think of ions as units of charge. These flow from the anode to the cathode when the battery is in use, and the recharging process basically reverses the flow. Batteries lose their ability to hold charge over time because this process wears out the electrodes. Specifically, tiny crystals are formed on their surfaces after every charge cycle. It's this structural alteration that diminishes a battery's charge holding capacity. The reconditioning process works to clean the electrodes by forcing the aforementioned crystals to break off. This significantly improves their recharge potential, i.e. the amount of ions that can flow between them. The battery can therefore last longer between recharges. Reconditioning your old batteries can save you money by negating the need for replacement and shrink down your ecological footprint. And you don't have to stop there. You could make a profitable venture out of the concept and perhaps recoup the money you've spent on previous replacements. Whatever the case, the EZ Battery Reconditioning course will show you the ropes. What exactly is EZ Battery Reconditioning? The EZ Battery Reconditioning is a 21-chapter e-book describing how to revive old, depleted power packs. While that may seem like too complicated an endeavor for the average Joe, the guide is designed to ensure that this is not the case. According to the course comes as a step-by-step guide that anyone can understand. The book starts off by examining the various batteries found on the market today: lithium-ion, lead-acid, nickel-cadminium, SLA, AGM, and so on. Each of them is described in detail, with plenty of graphics throughout the guide to illustrate their inner workings. Tom also reveals how to evaluate a battery's capacity and determine how much power it can store. Of course, the best way to understand how to inject life into old batteries is to read the book yourself. But if need a little more convincing to decide whether it's worth buying, take a look at the highlights: tools required for the restoration, The guide outlines all the tools you need for the job, plus where and how to get them on the cheap. How to find batteries that are worthy of reconditioning. Tom describes how to test a battery and determine how much of its original capacity can be restored. You'll also understand how to identify those that have deteriorated past the point of no return. About the authors, as you will recall, Tom Erickson and Frank Thompson are the brains behind the EZ Battery Reconditioning program. The two met while Tom was working for a golf cart company. According to Tom, Frank used to come there and gather all the dead batteries. Driven by curiosity, Tom took interest in the latter's trade and pressed him on what he did with the depleted packs. It turned out that Frank would refurbish the batteries and resell them for a handsome profit. He was also kind enough to reveal the secrets of his trade and partner with Tom to create the course. Course package and pricing. The course is available for just $47. Purchasing the book unlocks access to a members area on the website. This contains articles and videos that cover more aspects of battery reconditioning. Other perks include lifetime technical support. You can reach out to the authors for assistance for as long as you're still a member. Future updates on the guide will also be availed to you for free. And that's not all you get. The program's creators are currently offering bonus guides for free to customers who sign up immediately. These include the EZ Battery Reconditioning Business Guide. Demand for batteries is on the rise, and this guide can help you cash in. Based on Frank's experiences in the trade, it highlights the steps one should take to make a profitable venture out of battery reconditioning. You'll also find out what types of batteries fetch the highest returns as well. Double the life of your batteries. This is a series of guides outlining the steps one can take to get the most out of their batteries. Specifically, you will learn how to keep them in good shape and extend their lifespans. These two guides usually sell for $97 and $67 respectively. However, buying the main guide today would see you grab both at no extra cost. Does the program really work? In a nutshell, yeah. Statistics from a well-placed source indicated that 19,000 individuals have been able to revive old batteries based on the methods outlined by the course. Although this is yet to be confirmed officially by the company's own insiders, glowing feedback from customers proves that EZ Battery Reconditioning does indeed work. Let's see what other users have to say about it. This book saved me a lot of money. I was about to bin a bunch of batteries that I thought were completely dead. But in a stroke of luck, a friend recommended this course just before I actually did it. Your technique helped me bring them back to life and save about a couple $100 in less than an hour. Tom Brunson, Clearfield, UT. EZ Battery Reconditioning Guide is very easy to follow. I just got it and was able to restore a couple of car batteries back to life. Thanks. Frank Murray. This guide couldn't have come at a better time. My laptop's battery life had shrunk down to about 10 minutes, and I was getting tired of always having to plug it in. Laptops are meant to be portable, you know. So I was contemplating whether to buy a new battery or just upgrade to a new laptop altogether. EZ Battery Reconditioning techniques just solved the headache for me. Brian. Still can't believe how useful this turned out to be. My drill battery, camera battery, and even AAAs are now working great again. Signing up for your course might just be the best decision I ever made. Kevin Day. The bottom line: why keep buying new batteries when you could restore the old ones back to life for a fraction of the cost? No matter how many battery-powered devices you currently have, this program makes a pretty good case for itself. Let's see why. Affordably priced. The guide itself is available for a paltry $47. While you might need to buy the recommended tools, these will cost you about $20 at most. Easy to understand. The methods described in the course are pretty easy to follow. Going by customer feedback, your first restoration job shouldn't take more than half an hour. Money-back guarantee. The guide is backed by a 60-day money-back guarantee. As for the drawbacks, you might be disappointed to find that there are no video tutorials accompanying the e-book. Don't let that be a deal breaker though. The program itself is well worth a try. Learning how to recondition batteries will not only save you money, but it could also turn into a lucrative venture. The sooner you sign up, the more you stand to gain. I will have a link in the description or for more information or if you want to order the product. This is my review on the EZ Battery Reconditioning. I feel for the price you pay it's a valuable product. If you liked the video, please hit the subscribe button. Have a great day.